Okay, it's just about 7 o'clock in the morning. 41 degrees out here. It is cold, but it's CRESSIDA day. Today I'm gonna go get my car. Can't believe it. It's finally here. We're going all the way to Sapulpa, Oklahoma. That's right. We going to Twister Town, fellas. Hello, YouTube. I'm Perplexed or Simon, and this is my 1987 Toyota Cressida. It's a really cool car, and it's been one of my dream cars since I was probably 12 or 13 years old. If you know me, you know that I'm really into kite racers, and you also know that I'm really into old Toyotas, and this can be both. It's already one of them. So, yeah, right now I'm not gonna turn it into a full-blown kite racer. I'm gonna do a few small customization things that I can do right now, while leaving the car reliable and daily drivable until I stock up all the parts that I want to actually start modifying it to make it a slammed balls to the wall kite racer. I'm really excited. But as of right now, I have a couple parts or things that I'm gonna put on it, and I'm gonna make it fun to drive. So yeah, earlier I actually filmed the intro to this video, but I realized the camera died because I left it on the entire time that I was driving home. So yeah, the camera died, and I put on wipers and it wasn't rolling, but that's okay. Wipers aren't really interesting. The old ones were rusting away and it looked really ugly, so I had to fix that, and now I have wipers. So yeah, I guess it's time to get into some of this cool stuff. So like I said before, this car is powered by a 7MGE, so it's going to sound pretty good. As of right now, it just doesn't have a catalytic converter, and it's kind of rotted off before the muffler, so it's like half straight pipe. It's pretty tame, but I'm going to start it up anyways. I'm not going to rev it because it's cold.
Yeah. You're gonna get a bunch of people in your comment section. Bro, your car's misfiring.
Fuck up! Your car's misfiring. Shut the fuck up! So as of right now, the radio is broken, but that doesn't matter because I have floor mats. Not just any floor mats, but Garfield floor mats. Garfield is on these floor mats. Can't see it, but right now I'm putting in the back ones. Oh, no way! I didn't even notice this until now, but there's an original floor mat in the back, so that's pretty sweet. Remember guys, never put new floor mats on top of your old ones. Never. So this one, I'm gonna hold on to it, but I'm just gonna toss it because as of right now, I'm not gonna really do anything with it. So, funny story with these. I was gonna buy another Cressida. It's gonna be an MX-63. It's gonna be brown. And I bought some brown versions of these, but that car kind of fell through. But yeah, I found some blue ones instead on eBay, and it was the entire set, so I had to buy them. They were like $100, but it's worth every penny because these have Garfield on them. And yeah, so now I'm putting some Garfield floor mats over my dirty ass car. This car really does need to be detailed on the inside, but it's okay. So yeah, can't. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, dude, Garfield floor mats. That's a full automatic pedal too. That's how you know this thing's been swapped. But yeah, now I'm gonna put this one on the other side. Obviously, I couldn't just buy a random set of Garfield floor mats like these, because this car has blue interior, so obviously I had to get some blue ones. I couldn't just use the brown ones in here. That would just be wrong. Also, this has the original passenger side. I guess it's a rubber mat. I don't know if these had full mats on the passenger side, but this one had a rubber mat on the passenger side. It's pretty interesting. That's cool. This is day 2, working on my 1987 Toyota Cressida. This thing here, as great as it is currently not road legal because this brake light is broken. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to fix that. It seems to work whenever I hit the lights, but whenever I hit the brakes, it doesn't work. I actually had a lady tell me that at a stoplight yesterday, so it's pretty important that I get this fixed before I actually start driving it, because I don't want to get pulled over. So yeah, I'm gonna just figure this out now, I guess. First thing I'm gonna do is probably just actually make sure the diagnosis is right. I just locked it. Make sure the diagnosis is right. So yeah, with the keys turned and then the lights on, they're working just fine. But whenever I hit the brakes, the right side works and or at least the inside bulb on the left side doesn't. So that's kind of an issue. I'm gonna try and figure that out. Earlier I popped it open before I left for work to see if it was the bad bulb, because then I could just go to work and buy a new one, but I can't do that because that bulb works just fine, obviously. So, yep, I'm going to probably gonna go and pop the trunk and try to figure out what that is wiring wise. And that, okay, I guess my trunk release doesn't work either. I got the key, so sweet. Okay, so to start, I'm obviously going to have to get in the trunk here, and can't see it super well, but there's a turbo manifold, downpipe, my toolbox, this trim for the trunk, and some other shit in here. So I need to remove all this crap. I'll be right back. Now that I got enough room in here, I'm going to at least remove the spare tire as well. It's really cool that I got the well for it, or at least the cover, I guess. I don't really need to get that far. So as you can see, I was in here earlier. But thankfully, these things just pop right out. I guess assuming your spare tire is not in the way, right? That's cool. Oh, no, wait, because the bulb goes on these. So, this is the problematic bulb here. It's probably not very visible because there's almost no light. I'm going to see what night shot will do. That works. You know what? I'll do it. Okay, night shot seems to be doing a little better, so I'm gonna try night shot just for now. This bulb is perfectly fine, unfortunately, so I can't just replace the bulb. It's a wiring problem. That's gonna be fun. But this bulb already looks pretty old, so kind of just hoping that I can figure out the wiring pretty easily. The light works fine, but whenever I hit that, damn, that's a whole bunch of bugs in here, man. A grasshopper. So then as soon as I hit the brakes, it's just going to turn off, or it's going to get really dim. Does it get dim, or does it get dim, or does it dim or go off? It goes off. Damn. Okay. Oh wait, look, that ground is messed up. You see, every time I move it around, it kind of. Oh look. I wonder if the socket's bad. Cameraman, go hit the brakes for me. I'm gonna see if jiggling this around changes the ground and makes it work. Alright, keep the brakes held. Oh, there we go. I have light. Keep them held down. You got them held down? There we go. Okay, so it's the socket, I think. It's got to be the socket. With night shot off now, you can see that whenever I move around the socket, the bulb starts illuminating. So obviously there's I think it's a ground issue within the socket. So, ow, it's hot, ow, it's hot, ow, it's hot. Okay. So yeah, it's an issue with the wire itself on the socket. I'm going to turn off all the power, probably disconnect the battery so I can deal with this, and see if I can fix this socket.
Oh shit, thank you. Oh, it focused. I guess the autofocus is stuck or something. I thought so, dude. I was about to crash out on phone and days.
So I figured out why the light bulb's not working. This is mounted with shitty 80s plastic. Well, old 80s plastic. Essentially, there's a ground cable that's put on here with a screw, and said screw is no longer mounted anywhere. The ground cable is attached with a screw that is out of focus right now. That 80s plastic is now broken, and that ground wire is just moving around a lot. So the light, that's why the brake lights work momentarily. If I can, I'm just gonna take off this old plastic, put a nut behind it, and figure out a way to secure the bulb better, and then I'll have a perfectly working light bulb. I gotta use pliers because I tried to get this plastic off, but it was not budging. If anything, I might just have to break the plastic. I'm gonna try and unscrew it. Here's the culprit. This was supposed to hold the bolt, but it was not. I'm gonna go find a nut now. Do you know who has a big collection of assorted nuts and bolts? My mom. Okay, so my mom had a pretty large collection of nuts and bolts, and these I think are gonna fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. And assuming that's it, I'm going to find a way to secure the bulb, or I'm just going to send it and let it sit, flop around. Yo, is that cameraman? What up, cameraman? Okay, so I need you to tell me if this light bulb works now in just a sec. Key in. Lights on. Oh, sweet, it works. It works. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it all back together. I'm gonna button it all back up and then see if it stays that way, right? There we go. Got it. Okay, she's all back together. Now, let's see what it looks like from the outside. So, now that the light worked on the inside, let's see what it looks like from the outside. Look all good, both sides? Sweet. Thank you, cameraman. Okay, so... Bro, shut up! That's why. That's why it was beeping. You didn't hit the button again. Yeah, it's gonna do door ajar when you have the key on, and it thought the key was still in there. So, yeah, it's all fixed now. Let me think if there's anything else I can say. Well, looks like it's working now, so yeah, now it's gonna be street legal. I'm not gonna get pulled over, and all I gotta do now is wait on a tag, which I'm supposed to go get tomorrow morning, and I can't wait to start driving again. I just gotta get better at manual.